leave its cool. Let's pray for Australia having to deal with America that long. And let's pray for us for having to deal with my brother this long. I love you, Arthur.
I've withheld my comments for this long. I'm sure I can be fine.
Little Norn.
No.
Alice's internet is freaking out. He may be a little...
Oh.
You can hide from America. We won't tell.
That is a thing that can happen.
There we go.
Can't.
Now Owain won't fall off my head. He would normally fall, but his tail is resolutely underneath my headphones, so he won't fall. Any questions for 3 of the 4 British Isles, because one of them is not showing up, and the other one's internet is dying. It doesn't hurt his tail. This is Owain. He's the newest in my in my recently hatched dragons. I'm not gonna say collection. Recently hatched dragons is better.
Okay. I have to hang out with these weirdos, so. So.
Our youngest sibling thinks so highly of his Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But he wants to be there.
What about me? I don't have a dragon on my head.
It's just the way you look.
Oh.
What is wrong with the way I look?
It's a fairly short panel. I don't need to take all of it up.
I think Norm's my favorite sibling. Arthur's already done with us, and it's just 2 minutes into the panel. I think we're doing a brilliant job.
Because I've been dragged in every other panel, so the salt has just been building up.
Were you? Oh yeah, you probably were dragged in the last panel too.
I really was.
I don't doubt that. British Isles is that Australia would be like a former colony. British Isles is literally the geographical placement. Like, we're literally attached. Like, Isle of Man would be here if they existed. Yeah. Okay. There was a question. You have a question, England?
Oh, do I know how to bake apple pie? Yes, I haven't done it in a while though.
You should. I've kind of been craving some apple pie, so...
I might.
Arthur's baking is brilliant, it's his cooking which is the problem.
My cooking is just fine. I survive off of it.
That's the reason why I'm in the kitchen whenever I'm around, yes. Because you survive.
No comment.
That's what I thought. What do we think of our 2Ps? He's grumpy.
He's more cheerful than I am.
That's not hard to do, Arthur. Even Norn's more cheerful than you are.
But Norn is Satan.
Yes, and Satan is more cheerful than you. How does that make you feel, Arthur? Satan is literally more cheerful than you.
I'm actually kind of amused by that.
Laugh, little Satan, laugh.
Flying Mint Bunny is doing just fine, thank you.
On occasion.
Wiz, what did you do to your hair?
I put my braid up.
That's an interesting fashion choice.
Literally vertical. I'm so amused.
I'm going to refrain from commenting further.
Good plan.
Alistair is my favourite, and he's one of the only ones not here, so I feel like life is out to get me today.
Harsh. Go for it. Do it before I take it down. This is sticking into my head. Harsh. Still kind of hurt by Norn's feelings on this matter.
I'm used to it, so it doesn't really bother me anymore.
But I'm
At least not
normally
as
the
much.
favorite sibling. That's why I'm hurt.
You're still my favorite, so...
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Arthur. You're a decent sibling yourself, the majority, some of the time.
I will take that. It's at least partially a compliment.
You were being partially, but a partial compliment is still a compliment, right?
It's
Oh,
better
God.
than what I've got most of the day, so I'll take it.
What's Alistair seeing?
Oh, dear. I'm slightly scared.
He's lagged. He's still seeing what I had.
I visit you occasionally. Sometimes.
Rarely. In the last millennia.
Hey, it's sometimes. No, there was that one time, I'm sure I did.
Just those nicknames.
Childhood stories. Well, when I was created, born, I
Found.
don't know. I was there and there was a shitstorm all around me. Everything was crazy.
That pretty much sums up most of our childhoods, actually.
Hmm.
I mean, my childhood was mainly with Caledonia, because Britannia had gone off with Rome at that point. When I found dragons, and I never looked back.
That's lazy.
That's lazy?
No, that's why you're weird.
Oh, I heard that's lazy, and I'm like, what? Don't ask me. Oh, that makes sense. Yes. 2 of them. The third doesn't exist. Slash need to be talked about.
I don't think they have one. So there's not much to me.
There's our favorite
I
Scotsman.
don't know if my connection is going to last. We'll see. Something's really, really fucking wrong with my internet right now. Can't do anything about it. Also, I look very much like a Disney villain today, and I am very happy about it.
You always look like a Disney villain. Hashtag Scottish problems.
Hmm.
Don't know where I was going with the hashtag.
Thank you, Francis.
Any childhood stories about Arthur? Well...
I was hoping you wouldn't see that question.
So there was this thing which happened when Arthur was small, when he decided he wanted his hair to grow out. And you know, at the time, I didn't have this at the time. My hair was short because I wasn't allowed to grow my hair out. So Arthur decided he was going to grow his hair out from the look he's sporting now, and so he did, and kept running away from the Pope. And his hair became this tangled monstrosity that was worse than anything else I've ever seen in my life. And he eventually went to France, which is hilarious because he went to France for haircutting techniques, and then he looked like Poland, which was hilarious. And yeah, the eyebrows had been like that since he was like 2, so they were part of him. I'm gonna leave the story there. You can embarrass yourself more if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it there. Is that a Marauders map mug?
Possibly.
I'm amused.
I got it from Harry Potter World.
Makes sense. Scotland's the oldest of us, so,
Yeah.
you'd have to ask Ireland, who is surprisingly not here.
Yeah.
Look at him, looking all picturesque. Not paying attention to anything we're saying at all.
He looks so moody.
As being the second oldest, I vote we don't tell any stories about my childhood.
I've decided to try and be at least a little civil for this, so I'm not going to say anything. Be very glad.
Surprised. I thought you would have gone for the Dragon Breath story.
Oh, I was tempted. I'm still tempted. Don't tempt me further, or else it might actually happen. But I've decided that I'm going to try and be civil. It's probably not going to last very long,
Probably.
but I'm trying.
I appreciate your attempt, considering I wasn't exactly civil earlier. The thing with Norn is that Norn came in at a very, very complicated time of conflict and of rifts between all of us. So Norn didn't have a very happy childhood. And we're sorry about that, Norn. But we couldn't really help it at the time.
Well, now you get this. So.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell these stories because I wasn't alive, so you can't tell me stories about me. It's only fair.
What? What's the rule that we're making?
I can't tell any stories about you guys because I wasn't alive, so you can't tell me stories about me. It's only fair.
I mean, you can tell a lot of stories
Is
about
that the
us
rule?
since
Yeah.
like we've done a lot of stupid shit, and you've been around to see it. So
Oh yeah. So I don't think that quite works.
no, not really.
Not childhood stories. Those we're asking for.
Okay, we won't give childhood stories.
But aren't you still a child?
Ooh. Ooh.
So technically they're all childhood stories.
I mean, Norn's a teen, so like.
No.
What was the most recent embarrassing thing you've done? You mean other than the? Because I mean that's pretty recent.
Yeah, that is fairly recent.
I tried to cook food on a dragon recently enough. So I was using.
Why would you do that again?
Because the dragon asked me if they could be part of an experiment, and I said yes. And then I was like, well, now I need to think of an experiment. So I decided to do an experiment of how well something cooks on a dragon's belly if another dragon is breathing fire on it. Because dragons are fireproof. At least the ones I was using for the experiment were fireproof, so it was fine. And surprisingly, it burns. Or not surprisingly, if you put something on fire, it burns. And that was rather embarrassing.
Exhibit A, all of my cooking.
Truth. But yes, that was pretty embarrassing. Remembering that things burn if you set them on fire.
Kinda something that you learn at a young age.
Well, I mean, I had a lapse in judgment.
Clearly.
What about you, Arthur?
Do I need to say an embarrassing thing?
Yes, you need
Is
to
it
admit.
necessary?
You need to admit that you've done something embarrassing, and then tell us what it was. It's therapeutic. Trust me.
How is it therapeutic if I'm constantly told of all the embarrassing things I've done?
Because if it's you telling them, then you're in charge of the story.
Ah, okay. Let me try and think of something that wasn't during this panel. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just laughing.
Let's see. There's the, ever-present thing of seeing somebody with their back turned that has long hair and thinking that they're a woman, even though they are, in fact, a man. It happens, okay?
Yeah, I just think my other parent would understand your feelings entirely. What about you, Nora?
I guess it was France.
So, about a week ago, there was an important government figure coming down from England. We're supposed to meet him at the docks, and the docks somewhere where there were stairs. So I was going down the stairs. I was carrying this like pamphlet about Northern Ireland, and I tripped and fell on my face right in front of me.
Oh. I'm sorry. That's pretty bad.
My accompaniment was like, "Oh, don't worry, he's just a child." It's like, oh, okay. I got out of it, but
Got out of it, but still. Apples or grapes? Grapes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
I like apples. Have you ever had an existential crisis? Daily. I have been slammed. So the next one is in a couple hours. I planned it around this panel.
I'm glad.
I'm glad you didn't have to have it during this panel.
That would be awkward.
Mm.
Having existential crisis isn't a good thing anyway, but yeah, hiccuped. Who wins in a drinking contest? It depends what we're drinking. Because Norn isn't allowed alcohol because they're small. Not that they don't have it anyway, but what would you classify as winning? Because that can be the last one to go down on each other, or I'm sorry, a faint, pass out,
I don't
throw
think
up.
that has ever happened.
No, not with me. It hasn't. I don't know about you and
Okay,
you and
I hope
Alistair
not.
though. Pass out. Okay.
He's
First one.
not here, so it doesn't matter.
First one to pass out. I think it's about a tie between Arthur and I.
Yeah. Depends on the day.
Yeah, that's very important. Like if I've had a bad day, I'll more likely pass out sooner than later. But drinking till you pass out isn't recommended at all. Don't do it, kids.
It's not the best thing.
Very unhealthy.
Many
We both
regrets
do.
happen after that.
We both do. We'll get up on 2 separate tables and karaoke at each other.
I can't even deny that. Too many people have seen it for me to deny that.
I wouldn't call it a battle.
It's not really a battle. We're too drunk at that point for it to be a competition.
It's more of a collaboration. No, you cannot
yes.
have an example.
No, I'm not drunk enough for that yet.
That's a thing which is not okay to do. What?
Have any of us ever been dared to wear a dress in public or to a conference?
I believe,
haven't been dared, but I've done it anyways.
I think that there's actually pictures of whales in the dress.
there are gifs of me in a dress because of
yeah,
April
gifs.
Fool's Day, and Alistair was like, I was in a dress, I dare you to be in a dress, and I'm like,
And I think we all know about the nurse's outfit.
Yeah, we do. So far, Norn
Unfortunately.
is the only male in this family who has not been put in a dress. For April Fools, at least.
At my age, it would be filed under harassment.
Yes.
How do I feel about the nurse's outfit? What kind of answer are you expecting? Like, I suppose I like it if it makes Arthur embarrassed.
I love embarrassing.
There was this one time, Arthur and I, we were at a restaurant in London or somewhere, and I was angry at him, so he got up to use the bathroom, and I drank the entire pot of tea. And when he came back, he was like, "Where's the tea?" Like that.
Flying Mint Bunny.
Flying Mint Bunny would never do such a thing.
She's done it before. Don't lie to me, Arthur. She's done it before.
It's not a family goal to embarrass me. It's pretty much a worldwide goal.
I mean, it's a family. We've been doing it before the world started. We're the pros at it because we've dealt with really small
you were doing it before it was cool.
Yeah, we were. Is Dojin like one of those pornographic thingy-majigs, or oh, why?
What is wrong with people?
That's awkward.
Arthur's best friend is in porn.
I'm not going to comment.
I mean, two of Arthur's friends are in porn, at least, or friends. I mean, isn't Francis in some porn, at least?
I think probably, more than likely.
Arthur's always mortified but curious. That's just his constant state of being.
I wish I could deny that. Sometimes I'm more mortified than curious, so I don't find out. But sometimes I do, and I always regret it.
Regrets happen a lot in this family. Rob's Wi-Fi is giving up on him. Punk phases aren't bad. Describe it? Just England's, not the rest of ours? I sigh.
Somebody said to do all.
What? Do all?
Somebody said to, like, describe all. Yeah, do all.
Norn, did you have a punk phase?
It's right now.
Oh, okay.
Going on.
You're being a punk ass bitch.
Yeah.
True
Can't
facts.
deny that.
How do you describe a punk phase? It's just a phase where you're a punk.
It's a thing that happens.
Arthur dyed the tips of his hair different colors. I bleached mine a lighter shade of brown.
We've gotten a question about pirate times.
I rode on dragons. It was great. I didn't really pirate much. That's more my 2P Nios style. Yeah, Norn wasn't around.
I was badass, but also an ass.
You were just a bad ass.
Now you're just an ass.
I am so offended right now.
You should be.
Why does everyone hate me? I mean, I know it was an arse, but I'm trying to make up for it, occasionally. Okay, besides you, Australia.
Which is problematic. All of us were going through puberty during the pirate era.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, that was,
Yes, I have it. Yes, it has its puberty. Do I look like I have it?
Norn's in puberty right now. That England's eyebrows, that is exactly what happened.
But if anyone laughed, they usually ended up dead in the next few seconds, so it was okay.
Ships aren't for small people. Obviously. Sorry. Pay attention to other things. Oh. But yes, boats at that time when Australia was discovered was just really bad for small people because they died a lot.
Yeah. Like, even the older people died of even just diseases and such, so taking a child along wasn't exactly the best idea.
Especially on such a long journey. Like, that's
Yes.
that was 9 months?
Something like
So?
that, I don't...
It was a
Something
long
like that.
journey.
Oh, yes.
Who's the mother hen? I would say I am. I'd rather refer to myself as Mother Dragon, though. 'Cause
Why did I shove all my criminals on Australia?
not just his criminals. I think all of us were shoved on there at least once.
I made bad decisions. It's a thing that happened. I didn't want them, so I figured the best way to get rid of them would be move them to a different island.
Are you talking about us or your criminals at this moment in time?
I'm talking about the criminals.
Good choice.
It's true. That's what I was talking about.
He just hated so many people he couldn't contain it in his own tiny island. He had to spread it to other tiny islands that are not so tiny.
That sounds pretty accurate.
I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
I'm glad. Alcohol is not a good thing to help you sleep at night, especially if you're human and therefore you don't have a liver which can take that much.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Poisoning.
Mm.
Yes. But
It's not the best solution. That would be
there are
water.
a lot of better solutions than alcohol. Warm milk is a good solution.
Mm.
Also crying. Crying helps.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking about your water comment, Arthur?
Don't drink too much, or else you'll wake up in the middle of the night and then be like, oh no, I drank too much tea.
You'll be waking up every hour to go to the washroom, trust me. It's
There is
just
a tea that's called Sleepy Time.
It's just you, a fangirl. Norn is not frozen
Yeah.
for me.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I should get some sleepy time tea.
I've heard that it works well.
I think the question is who hasn't tried to recreate Gangnam Style? But I mean, that's so...
When was that? How many years ago was that now?
2,
4.
3, 4.
I think 4?
Possibly. I think so.
I was just like, was I alive then? Oh.
Norman, please.
You're not that young.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now. I can't.
You do that, then I don't have to do it later.
When was Gangnam Style released? 2012, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It was released in July 2012. Yeah, it's not quite 4 years yet, but it will be in July.
Close enough. Oh no, America found Australia.
I'm sorry. Have fun, Australia. Which Disney princess would you say you all were? I'm gonna. Give me a sec. Christ. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is Disney. I am. No, I'm not Merida. That's Scottish. I was gonna say Guinevere from The Sword and the Stone, because that is Walt Disney Classics. So I can say that. I'm so happy.
Technically, that counts. Yeah.
It does count. It is Disney. Sorry, Alistair.
I honestly don't know what I'd be. I'm trying to think. Why would I be Sleeping Beauty?
When you were a child. But of course, an ass for all time.
I was thinking Rapunzel with the hair.
Could be.
I mean, he didn't take as good care of it as Rapunzel did, but...
Well, I had no examples. I was kind of on the run the entire time. Nobody really taught me how to take care of long hair.
Because we couldn't, because your Pope had decided to cut mine off.
That's not my fault.
It's close enough to being your fault.
How? How is that close enough to being my fault?
Pope.
I don't control him.
No, but it makes me feel better to blame you, so I'm going to continue doing it.
That about sums up my interactions with everyone.
Usually, I'm normally on your side, so I'm allowed.
I like France.
You like France?
Especially
France just said that it's always my fault.
It's usually your fault.
I don't like France anymore.
Do you ever team up to pull pranks on anyone? We team up to pull pranks on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a usual thing. Who do we all have a crush on? Well, I have a crush on my girlfriend.
Sounds about right.
Belarus.
Can I refrain from answering that?
Yes. I've been outvoted.
Oh no. It doesn't exactly help that the person is here.
Woohoo. Was it Alistair again?
Italy, definitely.
Obviously Italy.
Definitely Italy. Definitely Italy.
No doubts. No one can ignore the Italian.
The Italian charm.
Who's got anxiety?
But no, France, it's not you.
Wah! It's not even a word, it's wah!
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 I think I'll just leave you all guessing. It's more interesting this way for me.
Wah!
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 With your eyebrows.
No, I'm not in love with my eyebrows, you twat.
I think you are.
I'm not.
Then why are you getting so defensive, Arthur?
What's my crush? England's eyebrows.
Wah! Wah!
Great. I don't ship that. I don't ship that.
I'm just amused that it's become a ship. Your eyebrows seem to ship it,
Okay,
Arthur.
so this panel has created a ship and a meme. What?
Like 2 minutes too. It's been quick.
Wow. Wah? That's the meme.
No, it's spelled.
I am the man.
Oh gosh.
Francis is Pepe the Frog. That's a secret. It's not a secret anymore, Francis. I'm sorry.
I think we've known for a while.
You've done a very poor job of hiding it. You truly did. I'm not even sure what's happening.
What has
at this
happened
point.
to this panel?
The same thing that happens to this panel every month.
Actually, there's surprisingly less arguing than there usually is.
Yeah,
which
no, we've
I'm
been
actually
pretty-
surprised by.
We've been pretty tame with
Probably
each other.
because Ireland and Scotland aren't here.
Yes. Wow.
You came back to memes.
Memes galore.
Am I young enough to be put up for adoption? Is that an option?
I don't think so.
Are you young enough to what?
Be put up for adoption.
No. You can. I'm sorry.
In order for that, we'd actually have to have a birth date.
Yeah, and you'd have to become not part of the union, but you're a part of the union, so.
Yeah. You're kind of stuck with us.
But Matt's just me boo. How do you do a H with your... Is that H. W with my head. H. A.
What are we even doing anymore?
Like,
How did this become a Pepe panel if France isn't even technically in the panel?
It always happens. Francis just always there, watching, waiting.
How am I a rare Pepe? France is the frog here.
It is true, that is his nickname. Oh. Oh, wrecked. Hashtag owned.
And Francis, this is why you're not the person I have a crush on. Because you're rude to me. Actually, I can't say that because the person I have a crush on is rude to me as well. Never mind then.
You're both rude to each other. That's how Arthur shows his affection.
I just call you what you are, France. A frog.
I mean, if you really want to, France, you could start calling Arthur a lobster. Go back to the roots. Which question?
Alistair, why must you be so mean?
Because Alistair's rude. What do we think of our nephews? They're pretty, or me and Norn's nephews, Arthur's children. They're okay. They're pretty
It's
good.
weird, I don't know. Yeah.
Canasa.
Canada's definitely the more well-behaved.
Canasa.
Canada.
Canasa. Ah yes. Beautiful land of Canasa.
Ah yes, I love Canada.
I like talking shit about England with America.
Best time.
Canada?
Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Wales, if you guys were memes, what meme would you be?
I would be wah.
I don't even know at this point.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Probably
we've
the
only got like
jeans
6 minutes left
meme.
in the panel.
Yeah, probably the jeans meme. Like anything with the J in front of it. Yeah.
Gee. I was so confused when that meme started. But that explains it, because it's a meme. You're always confused when those starts. Jails. Wow.
Surprised I haven't been asked about Wales yet. That's normally a common theme.
Damn, Wales.
Stop.
Let's keep it out. The entire nation of Wales is just a big Caribbean forest.
That's
G1.
the best
Oh my
country.
gosh.
It's Irlanda to the one with Dustin the turkey. Will I say it?
Oh my god.
Good thing.
This is the reason why Norn is happy to be part of the UK and not part of Ireland.
Yeah.
I have to go get ready a panel. Well, I'm going to continue.
Good plan.
Give it another chance. We're sorry for River Dance. Sure, flatly he's a yank. Oh, and the Danube crawls through France. Lock phone, shock phone. Skip your 12 today, and you're all invited to Dublin, Ireland. Have a party to Shamrock Way. Ireland, they do squat. 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 To the funky beat. Come on, let's bring it home. Eastern Europe, we love you. Do you like Irish stew or goulash as it is for you? Yes, it's Bulgaria, we love you. Belarus, Georgia, Montenegro, Moldova, Albania, Croatia, Poland, Russia, Ukraine, don't forget Turkey, Hungary, Estonia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Armenia, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. And don't forget the Swiss. Cheers. Did we win? Come on, you good thing! Ireland, they do squat!
It's beautiful.
I love that.
Never doubt the beauty that is that song. Now,
yeah.
I have to go. Next up is Nordics.
I should go.